This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We are now in an Ora Funky Cat and I'm about to do the mountain run. Second run. So I have to get going now. It's 7:30 already. I have to hurry. And I have to make sure that we don't have any cars behind us. And yeah, I need plenty of space in front of us. So the background is that an Ora Funky Cat a couple of weeks ago, well actually it was before Christmas, an Ora Funky Cat overheated when going up mountain Phu Chi Pha near Laos border. And since that time there's been big discussion on the EV forum about, are EVs good fit for climbing mountains or not? Well, since that time I tested with the MG ZS EV and I also tested with the Tesla. They went up the mountain no problemo. But today I'm here with the Ora Funky Cat. This is the 400 Pro version. It has the LFP battery, 48 kilowatt hour. And the motor is the same as the other versions. And it's the motor that is a problem, not the battery. The motor overheats, supposedly. And then, then you might get some limitations. So I spoke to Great Wall Motors. They take this problem seriously. They've been testing with some engineers and the test team. They loaded the car with 4 people and they went up the same mountain, Phu Chi Pha, to see what happens. And I also had a meeting with them where they explained to me what could happen, what kind of warnings you have to look for. So I know now that the turtle mode, turtle indicator happens on the right side on the instrument cluster. And if the motor heats up to the point where it needs to restrict power, you will get the turtle mode before, and you can still move the car before. If you push it further, then it will stop. But what you can do is you just ease off the pedal and you should still be able to pull over safely and let the car cool down for about a minute before you, continue going up. It doesn't need that much time. The stator actually it flips between. Hang on. I think I need to force it to be. What the heck? When did you change that? The Fox, man. Wow, laggy infotainment for the win. Let me just quickly set something here. I need to force it to day mode. Okay. Yeah, day mode. There, force it to day mode. Okay, good. Alles gut. Yeah. Come on. Oh shit. Wow, this is so slow. There. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna try to stress the motor. We don't care too much about the battery. The battery is in nice temperature anyway. It's LFP, kicks ass for the Lord. We're gonna try to stress the motor, see if we get any limitations. But however, since I know that this car has some limitations, I'm not going to stress it too hard. But I need to try to drive a little bit faster than the average people because I'm driving alone. It's not practical to bring 4 people in the car, wake them up 5 in the morning. But by driving a little bit faster, we offset for that, for the amount of heat buildup and power needed anyway. So the only difference is that the torque needed for more weight is of course higher when you have higher load. But okay, so we'll see then. So I used the example also in the Thai channel with the Leaf, that people who buy Leaf, they know that it rapid gates, that if you fast charge a lot in the same day, you might get some limitations on how fast it charges. But Norwegians and actually many people, they still buy the Leaf, still knowing that it has those limitations, because it doesn't affect them too much, because most of the time they are not fast charging every day. And I guess the few times they do fast charge, it's not a big problem if they have to wait 15 extra minutes, right? Depends on the driving style and everything. I guess the same thing could be said about the Ora Good Cat. That I mean, I spoke to the engineers. Okay, so the motor might have some limitations compared to some of the other EVs out there. For example, the MG did it just fine. I stressed the MG even harder than this, and it worked just fine. But it has a more powerful motor with more torque. But it could seem like, at least for Ora, they chose maybe, I wouldn't say underpowered motor. It still feels nice and nimble, but it's just that, yeah, this is like the ultimate stress test, going up a steep mountain, continuous load for a long time. Then maybe there is some limitation. But just like the Leaf, as long as you know about the limitation, then you can drive. You can try to avoid it, avoid triggering the fault, or you know. So, for example, for the Leaf case, you can make the situation better by not driving too hard. If you cruise at around 100 kilometers per hour, you will improve the situation greatly. And in this case here with the Ora Good Cat, you just have to not hammer it too hard, or just the driving style might actually affect whether it will overheat or not. So actually, when I went up here, I already shot one round in Thai first this time. Normally I shoot the English first, but this time I shot the Thai first. But I didn't use full throttle. I was usually running only at half throttle. I think that's the problem. If you go full throttle, you ask for everything. You open up, you open up the valves, and the current flows quite high, and that might introduce some problems. But I'm gonna try to explain my driving style up the hill now, and see if we can provoke any problems. But let's see now. I'm gonna check something. Let's check here that I have. Yeah, one pedal is on. Let me check. Do I have? Yes, I have 40 kilowatt regen. Under normal conditions, you will have 40 kilowatt regen. We have it now. Let me double check again. Yeah, 138, close enough. What I experienced right when I was about to turn around, right on top of the mountain, was that suddenly I had no regen. This is the first time I experienced it in any EV, that by climbing a mountain you will have no regen suddenly. Normally, if you are limited, or if you have no regen, it's because of the battery is full, or the battery is too cold, or basically the limitation is in the battery in all the other cases. This time it could seem like the motor is so hot that it doesn't allow you to regen. I mean, is it true? I'm not sure. That's why I'm going up here once more, doing the English version. And also, for you guys who wonder, there are a few people who suggested that, well, Bjørn, you don't have to waste time. Let me help you here. You can just record one shot, and then you can just voice over it. No, it's not the same, because if something happens and I get the initial reaction on it, or I have to explain something, then you want to have the authentic feel and commentary, rather than me sitting there afterwards and commenting. Just imagine when you have a football match, and the commentator, or the horse race is the best one. Yeah, horse race. Oh yeah, Tilsvarten kommer, og så kommer Blankefanen kommer over, og så Tilsvarten over, Tilsvarten vinner over another hesten. Yes, you know, something like that. No, it's you have to be there when it happens, and the whole commentary becomes way more authentic, and it is just better to listen to, trust me. So the same thing here. You wanna, do this. 2 shots, doesn't matter. I wasted 3 hours anyway getting here and getting back. I don't mind spending 20 minutes extra to take 2 shots. Okay, anyway, let's focus on going uphill and all that. So I'm driving actually fairly quick compared to many other cars. We might even catch up with other cars. We already seen it in other videos, I guess. Or did you see it in the English version? But many times when I go up here on these tests, I get stuck behind slow fossils. They just, for some reason, they don't drive as fast as me. I don't know why. In a way, you can say that, well, we are already driving faster than a fully loaded car. You know, you don't want people to vomit, get car sick. But since I'm driving alone, then I can allow myself to drive a little bit faster. So I'm going to show you that at least what I claim is a good technique when going up the hill, when you know about the limitation. Just like the Leaf, you know that it will overheat if you hammer it, so don't drive too fast with the Leaf. With the Ora Funky Cat, what I want to do is avoid using full throttle. I can still build up momentum, like here. Okay, let me see, I just have to get enough. Okay, just try to build up momentum like this, cut the corner a little bit. Yeah, you see, I'm just using half throttle and I can still climb the mountain. And here also, this is pretty steep. Again, try to build a momentum. Oh, like this. Okay, it's fine, you see. We're still going at decent speed. If wifey and wifey's family was with me now, they might ask me to go a little bit slower because they're getting dizzy. Just as a comparison, or yeah. So I think as long as you use these things, okay, if you drive like a noob and you right before, like here, for example, just demonstrating, if you just full regen and then you floor it, I'm not going to do it, that might stress the car more. And that might be the case of the guy who overheated, because he was driving in sport mode. And I can imagine that he was maybe flooring it and just really stressing the motor. But again, with most other EVs, you can do that, and it's no problem. Well, actually, when I say most other EVs, how many EVs did they actually try? For example, if I try to do this with a Zoe, will it also overheat? Well, it might, right? Just that nobody has ever tried it before. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit wide here, because I know that people drive quite slow. Okay, you see, I can go up the mountain. We are almost on the top now. So we've been stressing the motor quite a lot now. I'm gonna check something. Do we have regen? Oh, the same thing happened. We have no regen. I let off and we have no regen. The exact same thing happened. Yeah, okay, let me see. You see, ooh, I had to be careful. That is the first warning. If you have no regen, let me double check again. Okay, let's go up here. Okay, I'm gonna wait until it flattens out a little bit. I know this one. Okay. There are no. Oh, turtle mode is on. I see it now. We have turtle mode. If that happens, you just turtle mode is gone. It's gone. So, but if that happens, you just wanna take it easy. Take it real easy. You see, it won't shut down. It's not going to just shut down immediately. So turtle mode did occur. You don't see it here. I saw it in my screen in the instrument cluster. It did occur briefly. Let me check something. If I go a little bit faster and then I slow down. Okay, now I have a little bit of regen, but I want to stop here. I know for sure that we don't have any cars behind us. I'm going to check something. Open the windows. Yes. I can hear the fans going. There. You can actually hear the fans. So it went at higher load. Now it went to the low load. Okay, I think that's enough. You only need 30-second cooldown, because the stator heats up quite fast, but fortunately it also cools down quite fast. Let me check something here. We need a little bit more speed. I'm going to check how much regen I have. Okay, still somewhat limited. Okay, still 7 kilowatt. Yeah, okay, so we still have, which means that we are still close to the limit. All right. Normally you will have almost 40 kilowatt power limit. I mean, regen, I mean. Okay, so which means that right now we are stressing the motor. I want to, okay, before I do the final run, so what, okay, let me see. Yeah, there's the steep one. Okay, I'm gonna stop here again. Wait, let me see. I'm gonna stop here because it's clear. Yeah, I can hear the cooling going on. But I stop here because if there is a car coming behind, they will see it. Let me just use hazard light also. No, I turn off the hazard light. Yeah, because I want to listen to that sound. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, when we start here, I want to take it easy because I don't want to stress the drivetrain too much. And I don't want to pull too much torque. But what I want to do in this corner here is that I want to go wide and build up momentum like this. Yes, okay. Oh shit, we're not done yet, okay. Come on. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, no turtle mode yet. I'm actually taking it easy. It's not. We are not driving slow because of turtle mode. There is no turtle mode here. So, but what you can do is that if you have 4 people in the car plus luggage, the turtle mode or the limitation will kick in way earlier. What you can do is just stop for a bit, take a break, take some selfies, you know. Oh, okay, still no turtle mode. But if I go a little bit faster now, and I try to regen, yeah, I have regen. I have 10 kilowatt regen. Okay, but what I did in the Thai version is that I stopped right at the turnaround point, and then I let the car stand there and kind of idle for a minute or two. What I'm going to do now is to turn around immediately. Because it seems like there is no need to cool down for descending. It's only when you go up that you stress the drivetrain the most. Let's see now. Yeah, those guys, they were like, "What the heck? That's the second time the white car is up here." Yeah, last time he asked me, "Hey, what's up?" But he probably figured out that there's this guy with some cameras mounted in the windscreen. He tends to come here and he always turn. Whoa! I have no regen. I mean, I have regen, but limited regen. Wait, one pedal mode is off. Why? Why the heck was one pedal mode? Wait. I have regen. I have plenty of regen. One pedal mode for some reason was off. I don't know what's up with the car. It tends to reset that setting and it goes back to, it disables one pedal drive. But okay, but that still I wonder when he did it. But you see, we still have plenty of regen now. But I know what I saw, and I did see no regen. It happened just like last time in the Thai version. It would happen right near the top of the mountain, and I bet at that point the motor has built up so much heat that it had to cut off the regen for a bit temporarily. But what we will see now is that once we go down the mountain again, we will be able to regen just like normal. And from what I've seen, driving downhill will not stress the motor as much as driving uphill. It could also be that, well, you know, it's just opposite forces, right? You're going. When you go uphill, you have to fight the gravity, but when you're going downhill, you reverse everything, and the motor needs to kind of release. Well, we are releasing energy, and it's trying to capture it. But however, when we go downhill, we have an advantage because we can use friction brake, and by using friction brake, you then take stress off the drivetrain. So you don't have that advantage when going uphill. That could be the reason why we don't have any problems when we go downhill again. But okay, so I guess now that I'm a little bit more confident, since this is my second run, I know that I can go semi-fast-ish downhill, except for that in the hairpin turn I want to take it easy. so we don't have to make this video too long. But okay, so my findings so far is that Ora Cat is the first EV I tried that has some power limits when it comes to climbing a mountain or going or having high power output over time. Then the motor is the problem here, not the battery. So does this affect many people? Most likely not. For example, the owner of this car is it's actually Ceramic Pro. Yeah, that's the owner. Ceramic Pro in Chiang Mai. And he bought this car for his wife. And I don't think his wife is going to drive up a very steep mountain many times per year. And if they do, they can just take a little break and let the car cool down. Take some selfie, take some photos, or just pull over a little bit. Or just take it easy. Or, we didn't experience it now, but usually when I go up these mountain roads, I get stuck behind slow fossils. It happens all the time. Actually, in the Thai shot, I got stuck behind some really slow. They were going only 20 kilometers per hour uphill, and we were doing around 40 most of the time, up even the steeper parts. So, which means that, you see, I do this in the morning, which means that if you come here in typical tourist time, midday, there will be lots of cars, and there is a high chance that you get stuck behind a slow fossil anyway, and then you won't stress the drivetrain. Yeah. Or you will, I'm not sure, but I still believe that by driving a little bit smart, by not using full throttle, ease off and build up momentum and take the corners semi-wide, and if you have opportunity, pull over and listen to the fan and just give it a 1 minute cool down. That will make wonders. Then no problem. But if you're clumsy, or if you hammer too hard, then you will get the turtle mode, and if you don't pay attention, actually it's just very tiny symbol. If you miss it, then worst case is that you get stuck in a like in this bend, for example. You get stuck and you can't move for about a minute or up to 5 minutes maybe, until the car allows you to drive again. But supposedly, if you can just reset, or you can power off the car, and then when you power it on again, you can start driving immediately. But again, I guess with turtle mode, if you don't wait long enough. But just like the Leaf owners, they are aware of the limitations. So of course I make this video to educate people who buy Ora Cat that there is also a limitation with this car. So if you just follow my recommendations, then I think there won't be any problems. And you guys probably noticed that the fossil cars going uphill, they were going really slow. That's exactly what I've been talking about. But on the other hand, I would say that, yeah, you see that, okay. You'd say that it's a bit, yes, you can say it's a bit unfortunate that the Ora Cat can't climb a mountain, because the MG could do it just fine. And both of these cars are from China. So it's not like, oh no, the Ora Cat is a Chinese car, it's crap. Well, the MG could do it fine, no problem. Even the Tesla Model 3 could do it just fine. It's also made in China. So I don't know what to say, man. I'm just the messenger. But of course, my takeaway from this is that know your limitations, drive carefully, and it won't be a problem. But I mean, the problem is there. I wanted to experience it myself, and I found it that the problem is there. I'm now, at least on the second run, I'm 100% sure. On the first run, I'm not sure if I even saw the turtle mode symbol or not, and I wasn't sure what the heck was happening. But the exact same thing happened on the second run, so that's why I'm pretty sure what happened. So yeah, well, we're still at 900 meters of sea level. Okay, well, let's hammer it. You see, you can just hammer downhill, no problem. Just go schnell, and no limitation. I mean, let me check here. We're supposed to get 40 kilowatt. Yeah, you see, 40 kilowatt, no problem. So wild guess, I mean, I don't have insight in the motor temperature, but I would guess that the motor temperature is just, I wouldn't say it's cool, but it's not hot, it's just nice and warm. Maybe resting at 70 to 100 degrees. And then if it overheats, it should be over 150 degrees Celsius. So, yeah. See, still 40 kilowatts. Let me see, can we achieve even more? Because this car has, careful. Yeah. Oh, they opened up this door, wow. Every time I come here, they are closed. This is the first time I see that they're open. Let's check something. Build up a little bit speed. Let me see if I get more regen than 40 kilowatt. No, 40 kilowatt. Okay, 40 kilowatt is max. Okay, that means that when you have one pedal driving activated, you already achieve the highest possible regen. So this car cannot regen more, which is a bit bummer. Wonder how many kilowatt the MG can take. But many cars with, yeah, for example, I think the Stellantis cars even, I believe they can regen harder than 40 kilowatt, right? At least 100 kilowatt should be possible. These are just burst rates anyway. Yeah, Stellantis cars, they can even take 100 kilowatt charging rates. So they should at least be able to take 100, 150, well, at least 100 kilowatt regen. Yeah. Okay. Well, interesting. So just wonder if you guys enjoy these videos or not. But I'm enjoying driving here. And it might not be very relevant for you, but at least for Thai people, this is super relevant. That's why I took the time to come here and test it. And since I already spent half the day coming here, then I might as well shoot an English version also. But the whole overheating case here is almost like a like a Rapidgate scandal in the Thai community. Because Thailand is the first country, I mean, I guess the first country maybe outside of China that has taken delivery of Ora Funky Cat, and it's a quite popular car. Because the one I'm driving now is the 400 Pro with a smaller battery. It costs right over 1 million baht only, and 1 million baht is quite affordable car for many people. You know, you might be thinking, but Thailand is third world, not many people can afford EV. Well, but come on. I mean, how much do you actually know about Thailand? 1 million baht is easy obtained by many Thais. Most Civics, Honda Civics or Toyota Altis that they have here, they usually cost around 1 million, or it's about 700k to 1 million, depending on how you spec it with motors and everything. So, and then it also comes in the 500 Ultra. That one has a bigger battery. In Thailand, you actually get 63 kilowatt hour battery in the Ultra, which has 500 kilometer NEDC range, which is about I think around 400 real world range. My 90 test, you know, the TBTP Teslabjorn test procedure. Okay, but that one is 1.2 million baht, which is the same price as the MG ZS EV cost. But the MG ZS EV, the previous version, the one with the 44 kilowatt hour, is not available anymore. I guess they're waiting for the latest one with a 60 70 kilowatt hour, the facelift, to come out. Yeah, so it's what I'm saying is that for 1 million or 1.2 million baht, yeah, like this, the Toyota line, it's about similar price. Around 1 million baht is quite achievable for many Thais, and the Ora Funky Cat is very popular in Thailand. Maybe also because the MG is not available yet, I mean, anymore. And I guess more and more Thais, they finally realize that EVs is the future, and EVs or are the future rather. Sorry for grammar error. EVs are the future. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Okay, Let the grammar police correct me. But oh shit, I need to pump my shaft. So, okay. Yeah, because I believe that the facelift MG ZS EV will have a higher price. It must be. We have 50% bigger battery, right? So I'm guessing maybe it will cost 1.5 million baht. But so that's probably why the Ora Good Cat is so popular. It's obtainable for many people, but they are scared away by this scandal that all knows it's going to overheat. Well, but how many people are going to climb a mountain? Most people, they will just drive around Bangkok anyway. Welcome to Thailand. Yeah, Thailand only. So they will not climb a mountain and it won't be a problem. Just like Leaf owners, many Leaf owners, they don't drive that far, or they only have one charging session before they are at the cabin. They will never take the Leaf on a cross-European road trip anyways, so they don't care if it rapid gates. And the same thing might be for Ora Good Cat owners. But you know, I'm not gonna beat around the bush and or just try to butter, what do you call it, sugarcoat this and say that, oh no, there is no problem. This car doesn't overheat. It didn't stop. No, the problem is here. The problem is here. The limitation with the Ora Good Cat is here. I've tested it now. I found it. But you, as the user, needs to know about this limitation before you buy the car. And also when you drive the car, you also need to know that when you're loaded with lots of people and you go up a steep mountain, you will have problems. But you can easily avoid it. So fortunately, it's not like rapid gate, because freaking rapid gates, if it rapid gates, there's almost nothing you can do about it. You have to wait 1 day for the battery to cool down. Here, you wait 1 minute and then you're done. D-U-N. Yeah. Okay, anyway, we come back to the starting point now. So I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.